told me 2 years ago when I started this nomadic journey, this is where I'd be. But I probably wouldn't believe you, but baby, just like that truck, unexpected shit is always popping up. Welcome to Zebra. You know, I could go and start off this from my beginning, my childhood, and how that helped shape who I am to this point and to the point of 2019, 2020. But I'm not gonna go into all that. We can jump right into 2019, 2020. And let's show you how the start of me deciding to become a nomad, what made me choose that quickly into all of the excursions, entanglements, situations, and situationships that I've encountered, you know? So buckle up. It's a vlog, it's a documentary, it's a short film, it's episodic, it's all the things, and it can be nothing at all. But it's everything. Because I really wanted to share this. I've started this nomadic journey off with this purpose to turn my podcast into a traveling vlog. So baby, welcome aboard to Zebra. Okay, so picture it, 2019, 2020. I was working a normal ass job. I lived in Orlando for about 6 years by then. Had just previously broken up in a relationship working at this job that I fucking hate. And you know, probably a year before that, in 2018, a roommate of mine introduced me to shrooms. Baby, bitch. You make it into a tea. When I say that was transformative, it took me to a fucking another level. I met myself, meeting myself when I gave birth to myself and died inside of myself. It was one of the most transformative things I've ever experienced. It helped me unclear a lot of things. If you've never heard of the stoned ape theory, I didn't know what this was until after I became a shroomie. And baby, I think that it totally is accurate and relates to modern day fucking consciousness and awareness of human beings, and maybe even animals and plants or whatever. In short, the stone earth theory is that in the beginning that they stumbled upon these psilocybin mushrooms. So they stumbled upon these shrooms and then these bitches like bitch, we can grab things, we can hit, we can eureka. So that's in short what the stone ape theory is. But yes, and so I started to make it intentional with mushrooms, unknowingly. I don't know, it just felt like I was drawn to do this. While simultaneously, for some reason, I was picking up certain things that was falling to my lap, like something that I need to watch, certain books, certain articles, certain conversations that were coming and aligning to what I was needing, like bringing me to a higher self, an awakening, an unveiling per se, or what have you. And I was low-key like building an altar and not even knowing it was an altar. I was just getting little things, like I had like these amazing shrooms called fucking Golden Teacher, which is still an amazing strand. And by this time, I'm a shroomie at this point. Like, bitch, I would take my shrooms. My shrooms were, I don't do that chocolate or candy shrooms. I ain't taking shrooms and going out to party. Shrooms is a spiritual experience. Shrooms is intentional for me. And I don't play around with like just party shrooms. Blah, 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 blah. But anyway, so by this time I was very a shroomie and I was intentional with myself. So I had some good Golden Teacher strand shrooms, and I had a very transformative, enlightening experience. And like, I feel like I met my child in the universe, in the galaxy, out here in the ether. While I was on Golden Teacher, I started writing like a book. Like I call it is like the last will and testament, but because I don't have a will, it's kind of like a play on words, a thing like that. But all this is still active, and I still am writing that piece of work, and that all of this is a help or result from shrooms up in the enlightenment. So when I would take a piece of the shrooms, boom, 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 I'll take a piece and put it on this table little thing that I had. It was actually like one of those $8 fucking plastic bins you get from Walmart that you could slide in, just like for college dorms and shit. I put like a cover, a sheet over that, and I put like little pictures and things on it of like things that were important to me or what I felt that was important at that moment or were giving me enlightenment or transformation. And it just started to build. I would go to this metaphysical store. I stumbled upon doing this from a friend that I was talking to. And I just started buying candles and reading little incantations and affirmations and just all these things. And all this is going on, and I'm getting enlightened. I'm getting more at peace and more self-aware because I am spending a lot of time alone. I started my podcast, Sweep the Podcast, during the pandemic, during all this is going on. I was still working this job, and so when shrooms came into play, I was doing all of this, and all of a sudden the pandemic hit.
Mysterious pneumonia outbreak in Wuhan, China.
A new type of coronavirus.
The number of affected countries has tripled.
The World Health Organization has just declared that this is a pandemic.
You think about it, the coronavirus crisis is changing so fast that these maps can't keep up. The great shutdown of 2020 is underway.
I hate when it records, it zooms in so close. I gotta take the stairs. I cannot get in that elevator with no mask.
They said they cleaned it every day.
Shit. That's not enough. It takes one COVID person to come through and fuck up your whole day. Coronavirus. COVID-19. It's the corona. See, like this. Now we can see out here perfectly. We're gonna find the pool. You see it. You see it. I was shocked by it myself. Trust me. I can't believe it. It was like, at this point I was up just over everything when it regarding to like the system. Like I'm not making headway with, I'm working but not getting anywhere. I hadn't been able to travel for 6 years. The only time I travel is go to my aunt's funeral. So I was like stuck. I'm not making enough money. I'm trying to make music. I'm trying to host parties. I'm doing all this extracurricular shit, but it seems like I'm not getting ahead. And then I was like, I realized it was a lot of focusing on materialistic things too. And I feel like I didn't have. And then at one point I was like, fuck all this materialistic shit. I don't need it. I don't care. I don't want it. I just want to live and experience and grow. So slowly with the shrooms, with the altar being built, with me being able to work from home, seeing the consciousness of the world, seeing how fake everything is. When the bitches said we were broke, and then 2 months later when the pandemic hit, they sending out billions and trillions and trillions of dollars in stimulus packages. Bitch, make up your mind. Are we broke or we got money to blow? All of this, and then I had a friend who I did a podcast episode with, Zer Oya.
I'm warding off everybody because this is one-on-one daddy girl time that we've scheduled and we've agreed to. So you have to be impeccable with those words.
I strive for such things of that nature, but I have to mature a little bit more in certain areas to be able to do that. Because me, I don't know. I have
Now, I got a challenge for you. Because actually,
challenge me. Come on.
My girl hit me to this. Did you know that there's actually a word for the ability to just be happy by seeing someone else happy? The word so there's a word called compersion.
Compersion?
Right? Compersion.
First, when we first did the interview, It was basically me learning about leather, BDSM, kink, poly, all of this shit because I was wanting to know more. I wanted to experience. I just felt like I couldn't experience poly and shit like that because of jealousy, control issues, insecurities, and all this shit. And this motherfucker called me. I was high on golden teacher shrooms, and this motherfucker, oh, this bike rider's going by there yelling and shit. This motherfucker's called me, and we were just talking. I didn't want to answer the phone because I was in my trip or something. Said answer the phone, so I answered, and he was telling me, I was like, oh yeah, give me a reading, because he said I'm just practicing around with my cards, my tarot cards, and I was like, okay, well yeah, go ahead, try on me, practice on me. And he's giving me some things, making some things, but the things that stuck out to me was like, he said, in the middle of the call, like, are you building an altar? I was like, no. But I stuck with that no, and then he just decided to tell me, like, okay, well, I'm seeing that your ancestors are trying to reach you. I see that if you're not building an altar, you should build an altar. And he kept carrying on, giving me more details, and it was just, And I was like, okay, yes, you're right. I did build an altar. I didn't want to admit it. I don't know. I felt embarrassed. I felt like, I don't know. It was like too aligned. It was like, boom. So we went further and deeper than that, and I told him what I was thinking about wanting to move, be a nomad, be free. I felt like I was in a coffin. I felt like I wasn't growing. I wasn't experiencing anything. I was a slave to the system, to the corporation, to the capitalism. I was a slave to it all. And he was like, and I said I wanted to do this the right way. So even people that I didn't fuck with, kind of like my family, parents, I mean, not that I don't fuck with them, but I'm not really, your opinion about my life really doesn't fucking matter because you voided yourself out of that. And long story short, boom. January 1st, 2021, I left my apartment, put all my shit into storage with my friend Monty, and the first place that I went to to the airport through random screenings, Uber's not pulling up, and all the things. We made it. So I'm here at the airport. Random security checks where I had to strip down. No, I didn't strip down, but take off my shoes and all the things. And I have a TSA pre-check. So this has been an interesting start to this trip. And I know something is great is happening because everything is trying to stop me from making it. So we're here at the airport. And I may come back when I board. So yeah.
Moment. Because I was looking at the video, I think I commented on it today, of you a girl playing.
Yes.
And that whole corner was empty.
Yes. Yes.
And I was like,
yes.
That's expansion and growth, because that was not like that.
That was not there.
And that was just a year ago.
So when you commented on it, girl, then I had a whole other comment.
Yes.
I was looking at this video and I was like, see, there ain't nothing going on there but pure skill and power exchange. Mm-hmm. I had on jeans and a thermal. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't. Okay, let me leave it there. But you get what I was like. All I gotta do is open up and take up room. That's what. So tagging on to what you said, like the message download I got was just like, go for it. Like, just do your thing the way you know how. Be yourself. In the most graceful way possible. I'm like I said, when you like, I'm looking, I'm like, I don't think we have to look. Mm-hmm. I think
it's gonna be everywhere but there.
Because every month we're doing little shit and then somebody sees that, and then they're asking for the next month, and then the next month. So like,
And
just
you know,
let
once
the-
I get this vaccine, I'm gonna really start pumping
let the
the
work
party
flow.
packages. You know, that's my lane.
Yeah.
People book parties with me all the time, so we about to be doing
Let the work
house
flow.
parties.
Let's do it.
I can be Enrique.
I'm just saying, pull up.
Enrique,
Girl, I'm gonna be security.
I'm coming down.
Like what? I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, it's 500.
I want 5.
Are we gonna do the aggressive type of thing?
Yeah.
I've been doing that.
Yes, girl. It's called synthesizing.
And I've
Where you
been
take in
holding-
new information
I've been
and
rituals and
make
that
it
with
rich.
Jim.
Oh yeah.
And I bought sacred geometry.
Okay.
Ooh, I've been trying to get deep into
That's
that.
what I was telling Sora I want to incorporate in my fireplace. It's that, you know, when you put the loose on you, it's to use sacred geometry symbols and Reiki charge them while I'm doing the fire. See what I'm saying?
That chakra.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to do all that.
That'd be hot.
Yeah. I'm like, because we can make sigils.
Because Sarah did that
Did
thing
you
on
tell
my
me? Did you tell Dane about what you were telling me about suffering?
Oh. What did I say about something? So my masochism, I think I've been going about it wrong. Not necessarily wrong, but my end goal has always been to suffer. But I don't think that's my end goal. Because I just didn't know any better. That's just my go-to. I think my end goal in my masochism is enlightenment. But some kind of way, because suffering and enlightenment don't really go hand in hand.
They do though.
They do, but not in the way that
You were doing it right. No. You're right.
Suffering.
True.
Right. So that's what I'm pointing out. And that degradation, humiliation doesn't bother me because most people take it and internalize it. For me, it's sexual, so it's nothing that's going. You can call me fat slutty bitch, and I'm just gonna come. Versus like, oh my god, I'm such a fat slutty bitch. So it doesn't affect me the same way.
But that's what the book I was telling you about, existential kink. That's what the book talks about. They say actually, essentially, everybody has that in them. That there is this subconscious place where all of us, because of what we gain from conflict, desire conflict.
Right.
Their quote is, having is evidence of wanting. So everything that you have, every emotion that you experience is because you want to experience it.
And in Freud's book, Economics of Masochism, says that all masochists are sadists and all sadists are masochists. So it's like yin and yang.
In existential kink. It's the same thing.
Solve, S-O-L-V-E.
Solve, to dissolve.
I think it's a, hold on. You saw this movie about Hegel, the philosopher, Hegel and the master slave. And then he found an instructor who actually drew the diagram of the master slave.
Wow.
Like conscious, subconscious, enlightenment, and perception and sense reception, and it was deep, right?
It was
deep.
It was deep. It's something something you have to kind of watch twice.
Okay.
But it is essentially like self-awareness to know that it is yourself that you hate, and that it is also yourself that you want to control. And your need to control. Like it is the reflection of the self that you see. Like in like all the exposed parts. So when you see something that you want to control, or if you are consuming, I don't know. It's really hard to explain, but there's some keys in there.
And it also talks about how you can just become so wrapped up in yourself, you lose your own identity and don't know who you are.
Yes.
And then that,
because you're building a bubble of a universe
that doesn't exist.
And then you're selling that dream to the people around you who are also being incorporated in your bubble now.
Yes.
Absolutely. It's mass hysteria. It's like it's reefer madness all over again. You know about reefer madness? You know what happened during reefer madness time? Reefer Madness was an actual period in American history where they intentionally demonized marijuana.
Oh.
So it was like they paid movie producers to like make sure that people smoked weed and attacked people in movies, or like they put out really graphic videos of people like smoking weed and then going crazy and killing a whole house full of people. Like it was called Reefer Madness, and the intention was to demonize weed to the point where it now is like on the same level. Well, now it's being decriminalized, but before it was decriminalized, weed possession was the same thing as having coke. Like it was a high level drug offense because of Reefer Madness. Reefer Madness pretty much made it a psychotic kind of drug. And so they had everybody buy into it because they were seeing it in movies, they were hearing it in little PSAs, they were getting like, you know, just little doses of like, don't fuck with it, it's gonna make you crazy. And then everybody started being like, don't fuck with it, it's gonna make you crazy.
Now it's medicinal.
And then it didn't start really coming back. Right, but it didn't start coming back until, that's why like the hippie time was such a big deal, because that's when they started openly smoke. Because before that, Reefer Madness had wiped that shit out. You couldn't openly smoke nowhere. And so the hippies doing that and like bringing back weed and talking about the medicinal qualities of it, you know, kind of is what made it American regulated okay. But you know, niggas been smoking weed forever.
Forever.
I'm just saying. You think, oh, weed was gross, cotton. You got shit like that.
What's up?
You know, so we had a great time. We said, well, yes, we're going to work together, build more. He was appreciating what I was doing with the podcast. I appreciate what he was doing with his kink and the culture for BIPOC people, especially black people. It was a thing. I loved it. Went back to Orlando and I was like, okay, I need to do something. I need to risk it. So I went back to try to sell my car for a van or a SUV or RV, and it wasn't giving that. But I ended up getting a new car anyway. A car that wouldn't be expected to be travel, but it was a luxury car. But I mean, you know what? It's gonna prove beneficial later on in this fucking story. But anyway, I went back to New Orlando and I got some acid, and me and my homeboy Monty, who helped move my shit into storage, was there with me and helping me kind of decide what would be my next steps. And baby, when I say we had a time, we had a time. 10 o'clock curfew, y'all. On the premises. For what? I still haven't heard what's the curfew. You can't restrict me. I'm gonna have to charge this before we finna gallivant. I need to go to the car. I need to go to the car anyway and get my remnants of a blunt and shits. I have that cup of roaches you told me to discard, which are now coming in handy. They always will. Roaches always will come in handy.
They will. Out of damn trees in Southern California.
AKG. We gonna see these are all right, but this motherfucker here. This bitch is garbage. Straight fucking trash. Look at it. It looks like garbage. And that's what it is.
We trying to give you this quality one. You said.
Fuck you, man.
One easy payment.
Of too damn much money. One easy payment of too much? I'm good. Give me this shitty ass, big clunky ass motherfucker. Look like goddamn Larry King Live was on this bitch doing the goddamn White Sox when Babe Ruth was out there. So, I don't even know if he played for them. He played for the Chicago Cubs, I think. Red Sox. Chicago Red, some, I don't know. Babe Ruth.
The Yankees.
Did he play for the Yankees? Mm-hmm. Oh, you would know. You're a sports guy. I know shit, but you would know more because you really try to know. I don't be trying. It's just shit I just be knowing. If I don't know it, fuck it. If I do, okay. But you look because you're interested in that. Yeah. You're interested in sports. I wasn't. So I was around sports a lot. So I know a lot of this shit. I know a lot of the players. I know a lot of the terms. I know, and I was especially in school, bitch. I'm in band. You know, we live this band and the teams. They go hand in hand. At every game we together. If it's basketball season, we there. Football season, we there. Track, y'all doing y'all own thing. Yeah. But we out here.
That's true.
I did want to run track, but I hated running.
Track is fun.
I wanted to run track.
All the boys.
That's what I wanted it for, because the sexy boys was in there. Knowing who a lot of these people are. Because I'm real Mariah Carey to the shit. I don't know her. I really don't be knowing.
Right.
I don't be knowing. And that's how a lot of people be with me. A lot of people can say they know of me, but they don't know me. Exactly. They ain't never probably even met me. If you've seen me, you're probably out somewhere.
Yeah.
But you ain't met me. Don't do it. Don't even lie. It's very rare a person, and I hate to say that, I'm trying to be better at that. Except when I first moved here, because bitch, I was not in a sexual way. I was promoting parties, so I would just be uninhibited about approaching people. A group of people, bitch, I didn't give a fuck. I'm finna say, oh, what's up? And I would have people looking at me down like, nigga, what the fuck you think you? I ain't give a fuck then. I was like, oh, it's good. I'm good, y'all. I know how to work the crowd. I'm good. I was good at that. I still am. I just don't do it because people get on my motherfucking nerves. And I be having to hate putting up that front. Cause it's a front you have to put up. Kinda. When people looking up you sat up and down when you trying to come up and be polite and you're like, oh good, I'm cool, dude. Hey bitch, calm down. It ain't all that serious. In the Rosen. I need to roll up something. Fuck, the weed is in the car. copyrights.
That lady might decide. I mean, she got to come out with some new music first.
But wait a minute, she's done whole tours on
Old music.
on old music. Yes, she has. Yes, she
I'm
has.
not saying
Sold
like-
out.
I was just
Sold
I'm
out.
not saying B can't announce she gonna come out with a tour tomorrow with a whole bunch of old albums and they not gonna sell out
Instantly.
Like,
It's done. Bitch, I'm gonna be one of the bitches trying to get in. Can I get my cheeks of change, please? Can I partake?
we wanna know what's going on.
I ain't got much, but will it do, queen? Is this
We're
enough?
trying to see what's going on and be like now.
Uh-huh.
She got cheated on, they back together, kids growing up, kids, women.
She
women,
gave us
men.
Black is King,
Exactly.
all black love. Now tell us about Beyonce. Tell us where you at now, girl.
Exactly.
Tell us about you. Fuck the kids, but yes, fuck the kids. Fuck the husband. Fuck your mama. Fuck all that. What Beyonce feel like?
Her last ratchet album.
I want one more B-Day. Get to your B-Day guts.
She might.
Pull a B-Day at you.
She said so much political stuff. She don't know.
She can fuck that. You've been political for us for decades now. You played the game. A lot of people don't like, but more recently, you've been more prominent and prevalent in your enunciation of the blackness. But it's always been prevalent throughout your art, throughout the shit she's done. But people just swear she was so whitewashed, which okay,
I mean,
because the system of white, the music industry, that all, yeah, it had to be, yes.
she did what she had to do. I just put it that simple.
She did what she had to do.
Which is what most people end up
Having to do.
Whether you like it or
But
not.
what she did with what she had to do is doing what she wants to do now.
Yeah.
That'll preach. Can somebody take that to one of these motherfucking preachers that's charging y'all an arm and a leg, your house and your mortgage for them tidbits right there? Somebody give that to them, free of charge.
They say they're not. They taking all ATMs out of churches.
No, they ain't. They putting more in. They taking them out for the Cash App. They don't need that shit no more. Cash App me, Venmo, Zelle me.
I have heard churches throwing.
I was there. I was in the church, and they said it. They need money too. I ain't trying to knock what you doing. Look, everything has its place. Yes, churches has to operate. I get it. But bitch, when you acting like every blessing, if you acting like a blessing is time, God gonna keep these lights on. Ain't that what y'all tell us? Ain't that what you tell us? Well, he gonna keep y'all lights on. You don't need it. You supposed to be closest. Fuck wrong with these people?
So if your lights getting cut off, that means we don't need to be going there and giving you our money.
Somebody lying.
Which in a black church, 9 times out of 10, somebody's definitely lying.
Somebody definitely lying. Everybody lying, bitch. Everybody lying, or they ain't lying, they ain't saying shit. They just go. That's a family secret. That'll kill Uncle Joe. That's some black families got some, well shit, white families, they created this shit. They are the reason for black families having such traumas and having this kind of fucked up shit. Because of them. Everything goes right back to them.
Indeed, but that's why the white guys you meet today say they try to make up for.
Child, pay me. How about that?
They say, well.
That'll make up for it now. That's where I'm at. Pay me.
They say, well.
Not for no service either. Not for no sexual service. You can look at me. You can fantasize about me. Unless the coin is very high. Then now we can talk. How high are we talking?
Let's say BBC has to be involved. But dollar sign.
Okay, if we're giving dollar sign, then BBC can be involved.
You're right.
BBC gotta eat.
Exactly.
And that's on call, bitch. I don't knock nobody hustle, but when you be trying to fuck other people's shit or tear down people in your hustle, I don't like that. Like you scammers. Cause you be trying to come for your own grandmamas and shit. You motherfuckers ain't shit.
After they just stole their money.
You ain't no good. You ain't no motherfucking good. I don't like you scamming bitches like that. I don't like if you just steal some shit for your children or you stealing some shit, fuck the government, you stealing from the government. Yes, I'm for all that. But bitch, you scamming your grandma, her IRS, and you scamming people like, oh yeah, invest in this hard-working single mama of 3 kids and shit, and you trying to scam her out. Y'all dead ass wrong. Yeah, the scammers gotta eat too, but bitch, you better be scammed. You better learn how to scam white people. And see, the problem is they know the black people be more gullible to fall for it because we need it. We really be needing this is America. Oh shit, my life's about to be cut off. I need this money. So I risk to flip this shit on some imaginary unicorn land that's been promised to me. That don't make no motherfucking sense. But sure, why not? Everything else, I have nothing else. Fuck it.
I don't know why I feel like it's later here for some reason.
Because it is later here. We're in the future.
Like, I feel like it's past 8 o'clock.
You're tired.
Might be a little jet lag.
Yeah, it's you came from LA. Los Angeles. To all the way on the East Coast.
I don't mean to hear this particular hotel.
Do we want to get? Let me get a.
Feels like we'll get over there. Okay.
Let me get a gram for you. This bitch said to here. This is where we are. The Rosen Inn. Cause you know why? I'm gonna tell y'all why. Priceline, you dirty motherfuckers! It's you bitches at Priceline, you slick bitches. Ooh, y'all
They got
good.
the audacity to have no refunds on Express Deals. Okay,
See, that's why I don't do that. I don't do that.
That's the first time I ever did that.
I don't do that
go
shit.
To the hotel that I'm gonna go
That's
to.
what I'm gonna do. That's what I do. This is what I do right here.
I mean, I find the hotel on there and just go.
These motherfuckers, the goddamn Hilton Honors, even though they want to charge you $50 per night when you stay there for some fucking reason, bitch, you gonna max out my goddamn card and I only stay here 4 nights. Now my shit is overdrawn. And now that you don't put my money back a week later, I done incurred $36 fee, $36 fee, $36. What the fuck are you doing to my account? I'm trying to put a roof over my head, bitch. People don't, the system.
They ain't got nothing to do with that part.
See, they don't give a fuck. That's why I don't give a fuck about the government. At the end of the day, when it comes to all these systems and checks and credits, yeah, I'm playing the game with you right now. I'm giving y'all a go. I'm 33. I'm giving it a go again. They don't pump me up to, okay. You motherfuckers wait. You fucked me over. I'm gonna burn this bitch down like we should have did 2020 in the summer when we was in the streets. That Charles is next in line for the crown of hell to enslave people.
But Diana would have been a nice queen.
She would have, but she wasn't with that shit.
Oh yeah, she wasn't with the.
She wasn't with the. She knew the.
Yeah.
And she knew the. She knew what the shit that was going on behind the scenes, and that's the shit she wasn't with.
I always watched that interview with her and was it Barbara Walters?
It was some man and Barbara Walters. She did a couple interviews where she was exposing everything. All the shit she could expose.
And they asked her, like, do you ever think you'd be? She was like, no, like, they would never put me in that position.
No, they would never. She would never. She would never. They could never. They would never put Diana as queen.
Because she kind of knew, like.
She knew it was her demise.
I never watched that show, The Crown.
And that's what was going to happen to Megan. I watched that show, The Crown. I watched that shit the first 2 seasons.
I never knew nothing about this whole Camilla person until.
Okay, I don't know who that is. Tell me about
That's
that.
who Prince Harry Charles is married to now. Camilla.
Oh yeah, he was cheating on Diana. Oh yeah,
Right.
Camilla.
Camilla.
That bitch who tries to be Diana. Diana had moved out and moved away like Megan and them doing.
Yeah.
But see, she had the world attention. It's kind of looking the same way that Diana was doing it. Honestly.
So that picture.
But she didn't have Charles with her side. See, Megan got Harry with her.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what's protecting Megan.
Yeah.
Because, bitch, he is the crown.
Yeah. So technically, yeah.
Harry is the crown.
Cause a whole nother
And,
controversy.
bitch, if they dare.
Yeah. That would be like what the hell was going on here, but I mean.
Really, you might as well storm the Capitol. Storm the Parliament. Storm it! Margaret Thatcher, get out your grave, bitch. Because the girls are fighting.
Everybody probably is in a fucked up predicament.
Child.
Let the chips fall.
Well, they may, because when this bitch I don't know if we'll ever see this bitch die.
I don't either.
This bitch has been
They say Kim Jong-un been dead, but
that bitch, Kim Jong-un, I don't know if he dead, alive, here, or was ever real. Was he a real person?
I haven't seen it recently.
Child, last picture I seen of Kim Jong-un, he was propped up.
That's what I'm saying. That's the last one.
Weekend at Bernie style. And his sister was somewhere supposed to have been running the country the whole time.
Yeah.
It was all a coup. It was all a sham.
I heard that bitch is Jesus Christ.
What the paper say? It was all a lie. Ladies and gentlemen, it was all a lie. They lied. They lied.
We might see her pass away. I kind of just want to see it just to see what the hell.
I want to see what they do. I want to see the trend. We've seen presidents die.
Yeah.
I want to see what they do when the head of colonialism dies.
As of right now, she's been the longest.
They gotta change money because this bitch is on so much money.
She's on
They
a lot of money.
they gotta destroy all this old money. Even for countries that's not and for Bermuda, Barbados, all them motherfucking countries. What can I say?
They got it. They gonna put what's Kate, the mean lady.
Who? The one that's married to William?
Yeah.
She's aging horribly. Both of them are. See, they done fell under that crown.
Well, see, you ain't watch it. Apparently, something happened. I don't know if it was at one of their Megan's wedding, but something happened around that time where some story came out where they said that Megan blew up on Kate, like it made her cry.
Good.
Like 3 days.
I hope she did.
Well, Megan said that's not what happened.
Well, because Megan don't want to make the white woman cry. But fuck, I wish you did.
She said Kate made her cry.
And that's what it was, and I believe it. Kate, you did make her cry, bitch, because you're an evil, wicked bitch, and your soul is coming from your fucking life source.
He said she trying to be the queen.
You can be the queen. You just want to have that regenerative power. You're dealing with necromancy behind the scenes. You fucking dark arts motherfuckers.
Because her husband is gonna be.
You see, he balding now for the crown of hell to grace his head. He looks horrible. Harry still looks good, viral, young and strong.
I don't know how old he is.
I don't know, but I would sure love to see that shaboinka, that dick, gingered dick. I would love to see it.
He showed it all the time.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Harry, making you a lucky woman.
What's the other man's name who Megan shot down? Harris Morgan or whatever his name is, that fat British dude.
And that's why that bitch got fired. Well, he quit. Good, you fat, bad body, no neck, turkey wobbling looking ass boy.
You see him walk off in that there was like
like a stuffed goddamn turkey. Bye. Bye, girl. No one cares.
not speechless.
Speechless. Because that dude read his ass for filth in class. and in elegance.
On TV.
On TV, live for all of Britain to see.
He didn't have to do that. He could have waited.
He said nope.
For a commercial break. He could have waited.
He said Britain needs to see this. All of Britain, y'all wake up, wake your ass up, cause y'all finna see something today.
Cause y'all done got Sharon in trouble now.
Cause this bitch running her mouth. Sharon always been on the borderline of the damn near girl. Ozzy got away with a lot of shit because you can't understand shit. And they just captured the shit. He done said a lot of racist shit. We just didn't understand it. And that's the bottom line. And I'm gonna make another drink on that.